pay attention the next time a coach is talking about a player, and at some point during that conversation, the coach, especially if he likes the player, will talk about how the young man is, quote, a great kid from a great family. Now, that sort of phraseology could apply to Tim Tebow, and at the same time, those words could refer to Richard Sherman. That's right, the same Richard Sherman who was talking all that noise after his Seattle Seahawks got past the San Francisco 49ers to earn a trip to the Super Bowl. Oh, you've heard what Sherman said, and you saw what he did when San Fran quarterback Colin Kaepernick tried to make a play to give the 49ers a shot at the Lombardi Trophy. The 49ers were down 6 on Seattle's 30-yard line. 30 seconds left in the game. San Fran wide receiver Michael Crabtree was in the end zone, fading in the corner. Kaepernick went at him, but then Sherman. Richard Sherman sticks out his hand, tips the ball. His teammate gets the interception. Ball game. And not long after that was when Sherman gave America a piece of his mind. By the way, that's the same mind that made him a Stanford graduate. The same mind that keeps him out of the police blotter. Yet there's been this correlation between Sherman's post-game jawing session and his upbringing. That's unnecessary. Some of y'all want to apologize for Sherman and talk about how his outburst had to do with him being raised in Compton, California. That would be the hood. But what is that saying? That boys in the hood don't know how to behave like they should. Boys in the hood don't know how to behave like they should. Hood. Should. Hey, I'm no West Coast rapper, but sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. But anyway, the point is, even those who want to use Sherman's upbringing to excuse his outburst are just as wrong as the people who are writing him off as a thug. Unless now we're going to say that Texas A&M quarterback Johnny Manziel is a thug for his antics with all of his money signs and money gestures. And he's a rich kid doing that, really rubbing it in. Personally, I like some of that Johnny football stuff. I mean, the kid with money, sticking it to the money machine that is the NCAA. But if you're still not convinced that you can't be good if you're from the hood, then what do we do with Rodney Rogers, who went from the McDougal Terrace Housing Project in Durham, North Carolina, to Wake Forest University, private school now, to a long career in the NBA, 12 seasons, and you never heard a peep out of him? In other words, quiet guys come from the hood, like Rodney Rogers. And then you have your loud boys from the hood, like Richard Sherman, who does not need your sympathy for not having a father figure in his life. Sherman saw his daddy go to work every day as a sanitation worker, modeling the hard, tough, dirty work it takes to make it to the National Football League. I'm John McCann for the Herald-Sun.